Bom dia, good day. So here I am to share with you that for most part, we do choose what we do with the information and the garbage sometimes that comes our way. And I'm going to give you a very good example of that in my own life, like I've been doing, and I try to be very transparent, and I hope you get it. I pray every day for no judgment, meaning it doesn't matter how big, small, feelings are feelings, right? And if something happens in our lives that just doesn't coincide with what we wanted to happen, we should be true to ourselves and somebody that asks. Um, but going back to what I said in the beginning, you get to choose what to do when things come your way. So here's a good example. A couple of days ago, my car started having this really weird noise in the very front of the car. And I thought, wow, something's not right. So I don't know much about cars, and I always go to my husband and ask for his intake on it. I usually take my car, always pretty much, to places to get it fixed, no problem there, but I like his input. So I get home and I explain to him that my car was making this weird noise. And I said, do you mind driving it just to see if it's in my head or if you feel like it's doing the same thing? So he picks up the key right away, which was amazing. He didn't wait or anything. He picked up the key, he took the car for a drive, he came back. And he came back very frustrated. I mean, his face was not the prettiest to look at that moment. And he said, well, it sounds like the engine in your car is probably trash. That was exactly the words. He didn't say probably. He just said, it's just me being kind. I do that a lot. But he just straightforward told me, your car is done. It's trash. So I took a deep breath and I said, no, it's not. The next day, I take my car to a local place to have it scanned. And the gentleman at the body shop told me that my car had a problem with the wheel hub and it needed to be replaced. He showed me a picture and said those screws right here, they just wore out and that's what's making the noise. So I asked, can I drive my car? He said, yes, but I strongly suggest you get it fixed right away. So I come home so peaceful, so happy. I mean, it wasn't the best news financially, I should say, but the best news was my car was not trash. My car could be fixed for a decent amount of money that can still make me drive it. So I did my shopping around and then I found the best, more honest auto shop in town after I tried 3 different ones and got the best quote from a family-owned business. I can tell you all about it. If you need anything done in your car, guys, I have to say, this couple is pretty amazing. They came to my house, picked up my car, luxury, right? No extra fee. And then they dropped my car off when it was done. And my car drives like new again. True story. So what's the message today? The message today is when this very hard thing that somebody shares with you comes in your life, or when you ask for a suggestion on something and then they tell you, try to see the good side and tell yourself, I got this. Or let me make sure first before you get frustrated, because I could have gotten really sad, really down, because right now I'm just not in a position to buy a brand new car. So much bad things could have happened in my head. But because I've been training to look at the good side and to accept the good side, even in the midst of bad things, then look, I was rewarded. I was rewarded.